With that, getting the pinwheel of death. Oh my god, I'm live. So this is just an experiment because I was live a second ago trying to comment on King Cobra JFS, one of my favorite YouTube personalities. I knew about him since for a long time actually, but I just recently got back into him, I think, because of like people like Seizure Robot. I think he does the best Cobra content. Is my audio good? Should I crank it up? Let me crank it up a little bit. Oh yeah. Let me crank it up a little bit more. We'll see. Okay. All right. Anyway, I don't think I can do the type of streaming I want to on videos. I thought I had a way of doing it without using OBS, but apparently I don't. So here we are. And uh, so until I find a way, I really don't want to finance a new computer, but I might have to. But I don't want to. But I really need to. But I won't. I'm trying to be financially responsible in these times of hardships. But anyway, talking about the King Cobes. I did a little watercolor of him a while back. Or sorry, this is gouache or gauche or it's so hard. There's so much lag, even when I'm just trying to live stream. But yeah, when I share my screen, there's too much lag. So nobody that is within their right mind is going to want to watch something like that. So I'm just going to have to, if I go live, I don't even know how bad this is right now. That's why this is called a test. So we're just testing to see how bad, and there is a lag currently. I moved my router to be more conducive for streaming upstairs. Even if I like ran a LAN wire all the way up from my, because you know how it is, it has to be hardwired to your coaxial cable hookup. I don't know if there's a more modern way of doing it other than coaxial cable. Maybe this is like bumpkin shit. Maybe like some people in like real cities have new technologies and it's like, he's not a coaxial cable hookup. Like that's like dial-up shit. That's what we got here. And I pay exorbitantly for it too. It's like $110. And it sucks. It's bad internet. I had better internet when I lived in fucking Billings, Montana. True story. And it was below half the price. But my computer at the time was newer. It was only a few years old at the time. And now it is, damn, how the time flies. Wow. I'm half dead. I'm dead. I'm dead now. Oh, yeah. Sad. I had a thought the other day actually about like how kids used to toilet paper houses and how that's not a thing anymore. Isn't that funny? How time goes. kids used to take toilet paper and throw it up in people's trees and stuff. And for the most part, usually you knew it was your friends or somebody you knew, and they were pranking you by making you have to clean it up in the morning when your parents would be like, "Okay, I think one of your friends or somebody you know toilet papered our house. Now you got to go clean it up." It's not a thing anymore. I've can't remember the last time I saw a TP'd house. Back in the day in my hometown, I think we got TP'd like maybe twice, and of course it was by people we knew. We didn't exactly have a very target rich house, if you will. We had like one big tree in the backyard, nothing in the front. You need trees to TP. Can't really TP a house or bushes. So I think that's part of the reason, because you would often see certain places with good target rich areas, so to speak, big bushy trees uh, would often get toilet papered often. So yeah, what else? That's about it. I think this is just a test, so I will probably delete this video and my King Cobra video since it just ain't working. It just ain't working. I'll probably have to do more editing and uploading. Maybe I'll leave these around just as archival reference, also just because, let's be real, the algo doesn't really pick you up until you've made a few videos. So even if your videos are as bad as this, it doesn't matter. So maybe I'll leave it. And also, just as like I said, archival references, just the history of how bad. Because I am interested in doing this. This is fun. I've said in the past, my first video actually, I've been doing this for years. Before YouTube was a thing, I've been doing this. So yeah, I want to continue. It's fun to make content. It's fun to make content. But I do need a new computer. Yeah. I had a new computer, but guess what happened? My cat sprayed on it and fried the motherboard. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to actually go all in and buy a new MacBook, which will be like $2,000. And whether I finance that, that'll take a long time. Or sorry, if I finance it, I'll get it right away, but I'll pay exceptionally more for it. But if I save up for it, that'll take forever. So yeah, I don't know. I think the route is to just shoot video. Because I have multiple cameras. I have a Hi8. It's right over there. I'm not going to show it because I don't want to. I have a DV, and then I have a Handycam. Also, I have a cell phone, obviously, as everyone does, but that also is very old. Like, I guess I'm a like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of guy. But unfortunately, my computer's it's not broke, but it ain't working right, so it's kind of broke. But yeah, I think I need to just do like editing video, shooting videos and editing videos and just uploading them. I think this computer can handle that. And then if it can't handle that, then yeah, I'll need to just bite the bullet and upgrade. Um this is incredibly boring. This is like my internal dialogue and nobody cares. Uh, damn. Damn. Sad. Bye.